Today we're going to talk about forcing amaryllis and paper whites for the holidays. The first bulb we're going to force today is a paper white, also called a narcissus. Two ways of doing that. One is in a container without drainage, and the other is in a container with a drain hole. So the first one we're going to start with is a clear cylinder with no drainage in the bottom. And so in order to force the paper whites in there, we're going to need to add some rocks. We'll take a rather large rock and add to the container. We're going to take our Narcissus paper white bulbs and nestle them down into the rocks. So you want to look for your basal root, which goes down, and your tip points up. So using 6 bulbs, and as you put the bulbs in there, they don't need to touch. So we'll nestle it down into the rocks. As these bulbs begin to grow, they will take root into the rocks, which will help hold the bulbs upright. These bulbs are pre-chilled, so they're ready to go once you put them down in the soil. Pre-chill means they have been through a cold period, which is going to help force them into bloom now. Planting now will have you blooms by Christmas. So from here, we want to add some water, and the water needs to cover the rocks and just come to touch the base of the bulb. Doesn't need to sit in over it, just to barely touch the bottom of that bulb. As right there's our line. As the water decreases because of the humidity and the air in your home, you will come back and add more water as needed so that the water is always touching the base of the bulb. One more thing you can do to finish that off is take a little sheet moss, just laying on top of those rocks, giving it a little more of an earthy feel. There you are. Our second way of potting up and forcing bulbs for the holiday is to choose a container that has a drain hole in it. This container has a drain hole, so we'll be able to use potting soil into this container. We're going to start with a potting soil that is pre-moistened, and we're going to fill our container up about halfway full with potting soil. We're going to take our double dream amaryllis here. It could be your narcissus, but right now we're using the amaryllis. So we're going to spread the roots out on the bottom. Point always goes up. Snuggling those roots down into the soil and finishing it off with the potting soil around the neck of the amaryllis. So you should have a good third of the bulb sticking out of the soil at the top. So the soil is just going to hold that in. It's just nestled in. And so now, as a way of finishing the amaryllis, and so as a better finished appearance, we are going to take our sheet moss and we're going to nestle that around the top of that bulb. This soil is already pre-moistened, so this amaryllis is ready to go. You'll place this amaryllis in your house in bright light, but not in direct sunlight. And once you see the roots begin to grow, the top part of the plant begin to grow, give it a little more water and you are off for the holidays. So bring in your favorite container and let us help you forge some bulbs for the holidays.